In the classroom that I was in, the teacher was very conscientious of her interactions with the students, and she did have very responsive interactions with the students. In other words, she built wonderfully positive relationships with the students and as well as with their family members. A great deal of the students live in various different situations, and Mrs. Gomez always took all of this into consideration. She was always very cognizant of the children's background, of their culture, of their traditions, and of their daily living situations. Accordingly, she was always very interested in the students and always very excited and pleased to hear their stories and to listen to their comments and anything, concerns that they may have. Mrs. Gomez also had a very open door policy with the family members. There was often conferences requested by the family members, and these were always accommodated, either before school, after school, during her planning period, or lunchtime. Mrs. Gomez also had to request conferences, and when she did this, she was always very well prepared with data and assessments as well as personal stories to let the parents see, or the family members see, that there was a real connection that she had with each of these students, and that she really did have their best concern at heart, that she was trying to help them to have the most successful educational experience that they possibly could. As well, Mrs. Gomez had to have conferences for individual education plans, or the students' IEPs. And again, she would have conferred with the other team members, the other people that were considered for the IEP. She would have had all this information, and so when she was at these meetings, she would approach them with a great deal of professionalism as well as a great deal of personal concern for each of the students. As I said, she was always striving to have the relationships be a strong bond so that the children had a trusting and a loving, caring atmosphere in which to come every day and be as successful as they possibly could in their education.